necesito. Es que no hay nadie quien pueda secar mis lágrimas. En la tormenta, oh Señor, tú eres mi calma. Y cuando todos ya se han ido, nunca me faltas. Te necesito.
We'll begin with a story that no doubt you've been following all weekend. The historic flood disaster in southeast Texas is likely to continue for days or even weeks. The news is not good there this morning.
Necesitamos ayuda. Noticias Telemundo recorre un barrio latino de Houston donde sus residentes reclaman desesperados por una ayuda que no les llega.
Good evening. Earlier you called it a city of islands, and I think that was a great way to describe it. It rains and it storms so much here all the time, but never quite like this. There are so many bayous and creeks and rivers.
Three feet of water inside my house. Floors are gone, sheetrock is gone, and cars are gone. So
you've got 2 trash bags.
Yeah,
this is it.
Yeah.
What's in there? Sorry, man. Hey, it's an emotional time, man. I tell you, go down here, you see down here. These people came from that neighborhood down there, and I asked Mr. Renteria just a moment ago before he came to me. I asked him, I said, the city told people not to leave. They said, this is not a hurricane, windstorm event. This is going to be a flooding event. He said he's never flooded in his house. He's been there since 2008. That's almost 10 years. He's never flooded. He went through Ike. He went through the Labor Day storm, Memorial Day storm. He's been through them all. Never got water in the house.
La cuarta ciudad del país ha quedado prácticamente sumergida tras las catastróficas inundaciones provocadas por el huracán Harvey. Hay más de 5.500 residentes evacuados en refugios, al menos 9 muertos. Al parecer, 6 de ellos son de una misma familia hispana. En las últimas horas, más de 2.000 personas han sido rescatadas en helicópteros, botes y camiones de áreas completamente desbordadas por el agua. Y lo peor es que el desastre amenaza con crecer todavía más. Las autoridades creen que más de 30.000 personas necesitarán refugio en los próximos días en medio de pronósticos de más lluvias torrenciales.
We're live here in Houston, where Harvey's rains keep coming. The waters keep rising. And according to the National Weather Service, the city is now facing an unprecedented flood event.
Good morning. And as you can tell, it is raining pretty hard here this morning. And the Army Corps of Engineers says it had to let the water out of those reservoirs, essentially to save downtown, because they were filling up too fast. But
rescues are happening nonstop, flooded more than 10 feet in areas in mere hours, an example of the disaster and its fury. It is a colossal rescue effort. Thousands stranded, taken by boat and helicopter. With emergency responders overwhelmed, Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner is asking people to call 911 only if their life is in danger, as he defended his decision not to issue a mandatory evacuation order.
But I want to thank those thousands, in fact, millions of Houstonians